Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be revisiting one of my favorite expand decks, and that is going to be Splat. Now, I've updated Splat a little bit with the rotation, or not this rotation, sorry, the bans, and then also with some Cosmic Eclipse cards, and try to make the deck a little bit better and easier to use. This deck is still pretty cool. It one-shots tag teams. Its biggest weakness is, of course, stuff like Honchkrow, Silent Lab, and Garbodor. But other than that, this deck is fun to play, and it can one-shot stuff pretty easily. Also, before we get in the video, I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of the recent announcements that just came out for the Pokemon Training card game? Of course, fairy types are going to be discontinued. They're not leaving fairy types like behind. They're not going to errata all of them. But fairy types are no longer going to be made. Secret Fairy Energy has crashed like 60 packs since its announcement. What do you guys think about that? And let me know. So if you're in the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Cardcraft and TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, if you're still trying to get yourself Cosmic Eclipse codes, or Unified Minds codes, or Broken Bonds codes, get them over at Cardcraft and TCG. And of course, if you are maybe trying to get other PTCGO codes, any GX codes specifically, like if you maybe want some Meowth VMAX codes, you get them over there. Sword and Shield codes will eventually be up for pre-order at Cardcraft and TCG in the future, and if you guys want to pick those up when they come out, you can. So if you get anything from there, use code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Support the channel, help yourself out, and help out Cardcraft. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor. Use code LDF. So let's look at the list here. So this is my updated Alolan Exeggutor Splat deck. Again, this is still a really cool deck. And it does, like, you kind of just auto-lost to Honchkrow. We just kind of got to accept that. But other than that, this deck can take out all these other big decks in expanded. Tag team decks are more important and we want to see. One card that I think, or two cards actually, I think that made Splat a lot better now is Chaotic Swell and Guzma and Hala, two cards that I really like in this deck. So, of course, with Splat, you got to put Exeggcutes in your hand, you discard them, do 60 damage for each one you discard. You can max at 240, which means with a Choice Band, you can do 270, which can take out Reshizards, and with a Shrine, you can do 280, takes out ADP. Now, you are a stage 1, and if you do evolve this on an Exeggcute, you can only do 180 damage, which is still really good numbers regardless. But we can use stuff like Ditto Prism here. We can also use Lance Prism Star to get Exeggutors in play without having to use an Exeggcute, so we can then do 240. Now, the deck did play counter energy attackers. I am using both Mimikyu and Shaymin. I think the Shaymin is still really good with Rally Back, and I also do like the idea of Mimikyu for Copycat. This is good against those Dragon decks, and also can be good in general because you can copy a huge attack. The other like counter attackers I think are good in here is Entei for the Eggrow matchup, and also possibly, what's his face? Terrakion? That was Terrakion or Sudowoodo. It was one of those two that you can both use too. Terrakion, of course, for the Dark Box matchup, and Zoroark and Pika. But I feel like those matchups are already decent enough as is. I am using Octillery in the deck. Marshadow got banned, so this deck did lose Marshadow. So I've thrown in the Octillery Draw Engine instead. I got one Transform Ditto. I know some lists played like 2 or 3 of these. I'm honestly fine with one. It's not even a big deal. And I got Mime in the deck. Going to the items now, back we got our compressors, computer search, 2 blowers. I was originally using 3 because it's really good to get rid of Silent Labs with this card. That's one of the big hurdles this deck gets over is Silent Lab and Garbotoxin, but I've gone with 2 blowers. We also are playing a Faba, so we have a lot of answers, and a Chaotic Swell, so we have a lot of answers to Silent Lab, and we also have a few answers to Garbotoxin. I am playing a Great Catcher to bring stuff up. Just great card because you can combo with Exeggcute, of course. It gives a free Gust effect. I got 2 Level Balls, 1 Stretcher, 1 Special Charge, 4 Ultra Ball for Seeker. And I still find 2 Shrine to be better than 2 Swell 1 Shrine, because that 10 damage is honestly really good. And there's going to be times where, again, doing 180 is weak, but thanks to Shrine, ticking away a few turns, you can then reach higher numbers. But the Swell is really good to counteract Silent Labs. We got 2 Cynthia, 1 Faba, 1 Guzma. Guzma Hala, really important card in this deck, allowing you to, of course, find Special Energy. Got a Lance in the deck. 2 N, 2 Juniper, 2 Choice Band, 2 Floats, 4 Double Dragon, 2 counters, and I am playing 1 Rainbow. The Rainbow is really cool because you can use Rainbow Energy on Exeggutor and then put a counter energy on it, and then you can attack without having to waste a Double Dragon. Or you can go like Rainbow Energy, counter energy on like Shaymin or something if you don't have counter energy available to work all the time, so that Rainbow counteracts that. You could still go like 3 counters for Double Dragon, it's up to you. But that's it for the list here. And again, we're going to take L's to Honchkrow, but there's going to be big tag team decks we can take out pretty easily. And this deck is still pretty powerful, so let's go try it out on PCGO. Alright guys, let's go do some games now with our new version of Splat here and see how we can do. First match is up against a fire deck, so if they're playing Reshizard, we're going to need all 4 Exeggcutes for this. So hopefully we don't prize any. Alright, so we do go first, that's good. Hopefully we can get a good start. No, we're going to mulligan, revealing what we're playing too. But yeah, hopefully we just don't prize any of our egg boys. And we should be good to plow over these Reshizards if that's what my opponent is playing. And, okay, we get an Exeggcute start. That's fine. This isn't the worst hand ever. We can kind of make it work. I have a few ideas. Ooh, Level Ball. Okay, perfect. So we'll get a Ditto. And all of our eggs are in the deck, which is beautiful. So we can make this turn pretty good. We can Battle Comp. Get rid of Triple Egg. We can Battle Comp again. And we can play the Stretcher to get a Remoraid here. We'll get rid of Faba. It's pretty pointless here. We are going to lose an energy, of course. That is fine, though. Hopefully they do knock me out here, too, with Outrage. That's ideal. I mean, I could hold the hand, but we're going to Juniper. Not guaranteed to get anything good there. Get another Remoraid. We have a counter energy. Our hand's not that great, though. Not gonna lie, our hand is not that great. Which in the past, we didn't get any Ultra Balls or any way to find Octillery, which is not good. But we got all of our eggs, which is important. So we can attack with Ditto here and try to knock him out. We have Choice Band, so technically if we draw a way to get Exeggutor, we have a free KO on this Reshizard here. If they do go for like a knockout with Welder here, which I'm assuming they're going to be doing. They get rid of a Max Potion. It looks like they're playing a Green's Reshizard deck. Oh, they don't have a Welder. Okay, so we get another turn. I'm actually fine with this because I am trying to get a... I'm trying to draw better. Like, if we get knocked out here, we might not even be drawing anything super important. So, having this extra turn to maybe try to draw a way to knock out this Reshizard in the coming turns, I think is fine. Oh, they bench another. So we want to maybe get Shrine in play. We can also use Mimikyu and Shrine with Choice Band too if they Flare Strike me. Oh, these top decks are giving me anxiety. It's kind of annoying. Well, we gotta hope they don't have a Welder. They're drawing 3 cards here. What are the odds they found themselves one of their Welders to power this thing up? That works too. They have a switch. Yeah, of course. Okay, they had a Welder anyways. Can we please draw something, game? Like, come on. I'm getting sick of losing to bad draws. Oh my gosh, and they play customs. But they actually bring in the Remoraid. Okay. It's fine by me. And they actually do Flare Strike, which is good. Can we draw something here? About time. About friggin' time. I think I just swing into this thing. Hopefully we don't whiff our little Exeggutor here. That would really suck. Alright, we don't. Nice. We actually got a Lance too, which is good. We have another counter energy, which is also really good. This is actually a really good hand, to be honest with you. This is a really good hand. We can also maybe try to end him next turn. Well, actually, no, we want to go Lance. What am I saying? We want to go Lance. So we're going to get ourselves the Octillery. I'm thinking about maybe getting the Exeggutor just to be safe, but Abyssal Hand is obviously the better play. Get that Shrine in play. What are we looking at here? Battle Compressor, Level Ball? Okay, we'll take the Level Ball. We'll grab ourselves Mimikyu. So we have the counter energy in our hand, so we could probably knock this thing out next turn with Mimikyu if we really wanted to. And we'll just go Propagate. I could play the Battle Compressor, but there's nothing really to get rid of right now. I think we'll wait a turn or something to play that. We're going to be hitting for 190 here. They probably have a healing card. Maybe not the Malolana, though. They need a Malolana switching card if they want to really put some pressure on me here. But we'll swing with Egg Splat. We could have knocked them out if they had knocked out the Exeggcute there. We would have had a knockout here. But I'm fine with this. We can still set up a win condition. We can knock them out with Shaymin instead of the Mimikyu, actually, which doesn't seem bad either. Because then we can save Mimikyu for, like, that Flare Strike copycat combo. Ooh, they got a Judge. But will they play that? Will they judge me? I already have 4 cards, and I have Octillery, so they probably don't need to... They don't really need to judge me If they don't have a supporter, though, they're probably going to go for Judge here. Or they could wait. Yeah, they're going to wait. Okay. Fine by me. Fine by me. I get to play my Lance. This is a really good turn for us. We're going to be able to knock out the Zard. The Shrine's ticking away. Wow. Our top decks literally couldn't be any better. This is like literally like the perfect scenario. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This is actually perfect. Okay, now we'll play this and get rid of some excess stuff like that Mr. Mime, another Battle Compressor. Actually, we'll save that in case of a weird play my opponent can do. That's really all I want to get rid of. We'll keep that last Battle Comp in case of something random like a, I don't know, a Karen. And yeah, we'll knock him out with Rally Back here. I guess we should play the Ultra Ball. Because we're going to get judged. Yeah, we should probably play the Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of Rainbow. I want to keep the Blower in case of a Funny Fury Belt. We just need to thin our deck out. We have 11 cards left, though. I think we've already used our Stretcher, too. So we do have game next turn if my opponent... Well, we can Guzma Hala. They're probably going to judge me, though, but we should be able to win. There's our other choice band. Okay, yeah, this is, like, set in stone at this point. That we have game. They're going to judge me, obviously. Nope, they concede. Okay, there you go. There you go. So yeah, matchups like that are pretty simple and easy. You just swing with the Exeggutor. We would have been able to one-shot them with the choice band. We also had the option to do Mimikyu. Yeah, they were playing a green stack. They had the customs. They had a max potion. Yeah, so, I mean, they could have outraged me, I think, because Shaymin is weak to fire, so they probably had the option to outrage me there. And judge me, maybe, but they probably just saw the writing on the wall. I had an Octillery in play. I thinned most of my deck out, so everything I was going to draw should have been able to help me. They're super weak. We would have easily one-shotted them. It's super easy to find energy, so yeah, they probably just didn't have a way to win anyways, or at least survive the turn. That was a decent first match, I guess, with the deck, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, gonna do another game here in this crazy format. We're up against High Tech Gorilla. Looks like they're playing possibly a Mewtwo deck, which is really bad because of SB Oxys is a big problem for us. But we'll see. We do go first, which is good. But we get a horrible starting hand. Great. Great, great, great. Great hand. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. If they're playing a Welder deck, we just flat out lose next turn. And they start with a Malamar. We drew a Level Ball, so... I mean, I don't even know what to get here. I could just get Mimikyu because I have the counter energy. I think I'm going to go for the Ditto. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the Ditto. I'm going to counter you the Remoraid. I'm going to get... It's great. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. So we can retreat next turn. We'll play the Chaotic Swell down, I guess. And we'll pass. I could have grabbed Octillery there, but I'm fine with that. Again, if we could draw like a Battle Compressor, we can get out of this, and then we can start attacking with Exeggutor here. I think it might be better just to get a Ditto in play. We could have maybe gone Mimikyu or possibly Shaymin, of course, but I'm fine. We'll get the Ditto. There's an Oak setup. It looks like they're playing a Dark Box deck by the looks of it, which is fine. The Chaotic Swell might hurt them a little bit depending on what stadium they play. Oh, they get a Mewtwo, a Nagaguz, and a... What? Oh my god. Expanded is such a weird format. What am I playing against? What am I playing against? Bunch of tag teams, which is good. There we go. We drew Cynthia. So this plan, it kind of worked out. We could possibly knock out this Malamar here if we can draw good enough. Okay. I'll take this. It's actually a good... Okay, we can do quite a bit. We can... Octillery for 5. Then we'll need a Battle Compressor and a... we probably has an Exeggcute. So we need a Battle Compressor here and a double Dragon Energy to attack. See if we can get there. Should live next turn too, regardless of what happens here. There's nothing really threatening in play. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. This is why Expanded is such a weird format, because you play against just stuff like this. Okay, we didn't get a double dragon. We did get the Compressor, so that really does suck. That really sucks quite a bit. We have Lance, which I like. We'll, Ultra Ball. We'll do Paradise Draw, I think. We have Lance, which is good. I kind of wish I could play this Shrine of Punishment down, but it's fine. We'll probably just get Mimikyu here. Oh, never mind, it's prized. We'll get Shaymin then. We'll just Paradise Draw for whatever, 3 cards. Trying to maybe get a catcher here. No. We did get a double dragon, so we can knock them out. I want to get a Great Catcher there, because I want to be able to Great Catcher the Mewtwo out and attack it before it does anything crazy like Cross Division. But that's not going to happen anymore. So they could put me to sleep here with Malamar. That could be pretty frustrating. They won't be able to knock me out anytime soon with Maximar, even if they do decide to put me to sleep, because then they need a lot more energy. They would need, like, put a DC on. So, might not be too bad. I really regret putting the Swell in play, because I really want to get Shrine of Punishment in play, but we can always hit a Field Blower and try to get rid of our own Chaotic Swell. Okay. Let's see what they do. So they could hit me with their ability to put me to sleep. That's not really going to do much for them. Like, if I don't wake up, that'll be pretty frustrating, but even if they go for another Dark next turn, they will even knock me out in 1 hit. They'd have to get 2 heads. They have to get 3 heads if they want to even go for the knockout with the Double Colorless next turn. So we should be fine if they go for Malamar, even if we go to sleep. I just don't want them to load that Mewtwo up with energy, because that thing can get really scary and annoying. If that thing gets a lot of energy on it. They could, like, Perfection me, but we can one-shot it fairly easily. That's why I want the Shrine in play, because I want to get damage on that. Ooh, we get the Shine now. Beautiful. They actually could have went for Maximar if they, I guess the Swell helped us, because they would have been able to, like, retreat. No, okay, never mind, they don't have energy. If they played a Dark City, they would have been able to go into Mewtwo, and they probably would have been able to attack me. So it's, I guess, fine, the Swell was in play. Maybe we could get a Great Catcher, and we can knock out the Silvally. I actually wouldn't mind that either. Or we can just knock out their active. Either way, we're going to take 2 prizes. Ooh, they're going to Guzma me, and they're actually going to bring in the Shaymin, which is kind of weird. I guess they can knock me out with Brave Buddies. But there's nothing in play that Shaymin really needs. I just kind of benched it just to have it on the bench. We can actually play Lance here, which is really good. The only problem is we can't knock out the Mewtwo, but that's fine. We're going to get Sorry, I cannot talk today. We're going to get Miraculous Duel, but the good news is we can get 10 damage on this thing. Do an Exeggutor, which is fine. We have all of our eggs in the deck, I think. Yeah, nice. Big Lance turn for us. Okay, I'm just gonna play this. I don't want to play... Yeah, we were the Mime. Guzma hala. No, get rid of an N. Yeah, cool. I don't want to play the Choice Band just yet, because I don't want to have that get Field Blowered away. Because it's a very important card in this matchup. Okay, so we're probably going to get knocked out by Miraculous Duel here, but our win condition is pretty much on board. We just got to knock out Mewtwo and Reshizard, and when we get knocked out... Oh, I guess, no, we prized our other egg, that's right. Never mind. I thought I had an Exeggutor in play. Never mind, so we got to get an egg off the prize soon, okay. This actually doesn't really work out that well. Yeah, they're going to go for Miraculous Duo here, which is kind of annoying. You get in for 210, though. Now I wish I did get the knockout. Kind of wish I got a Great Catcher there, because I would like to knock out this Malamar and take 2 prizes and try to get the Exeggcute. Now they're just going to Miraculous Duo me, which is really annoying. If they bump the Shrine too, that's going to be pretty bad too, because then we don't get the extra 10 damage back. So this is not a good spot to be in, not gonna lie. Hopefully they don't do Miraculous Duo, but they have no reason not to. This is where prizing that Exeggcute is really bad. This is where it is really, really bad. Yeah, we don't have an Exeggcute in play. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna have to attack with the Dittoed Exeggutor, because we need to save our Lance guys for Choice Band. Okay, we gotta hope they don't go for Miraculous Duel here, but they're probably going to. They have no reason not to. We'll see if they do it or not, though. Please don't do it. Just go for Outrage or Violent Appetite, or, no, better yet, do Chaotic Order. Please, just don't heal everything off the board. They're gonna do it, but, like, I'm praying they don't. But there's, like, a pretty much, like, an 80% chance they're gonna go for it. There's like an 80% chance they're going to go for a Miraculous Duo here. Everything gets healed, which is pretty annoying. But it looks like Shrine might stick around for another turn, hopefully. Wait, what? Okay, Maulana. That's fine. Do they have another switching card? Okay, so yeah, we're not really playing against a good deck. They have Ninja Boy and Cillian. This is expanded for you, folks. So you run into just weird lists. Okay. Do they not have a switch here? If they don't have a switch, we could... Ooh, this is a big turn. Can we please draw a Guzma? Yeah, Guzma. Oh my god. And they concede. Yeah, get out of here with your bad deck. Oh my gosh. That was such a clutch top deck. We would have been able to Great Catcher the Mewtwo out. Knock it out. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing top deck. And we could have saved the hand too. We didn't really even need to do Juniper there. Wow. That was a great top deck. We're up against Gary Bits. Okay, I'm not even going to pronounce that. And he's playing Archie's, it looks like, which is a fine matchup. I don't think it's that bad. If they're playing the SB Axis build with Mewtwo, we're pretty screwed. But if not, should be good, because we can one-shot them. And this is where Shaymin can actually come in handy, because if they play Wailord Carp, or I guess, or anything else that's like weak to grass, that's where the Shaymin and counter energy is going to come into play. So we will have to see here what we do. Hopefully they don't get a turn on Archie's though. That is like best case for us. If they're playing the Mewtwo Archie's deck, we're screwed, because they'll just go for cross division, and that is not good. But we're actually playing against like an actual competitive deck now, and we're not playing against that silly random deck we were just up against. Okay, they get a Dene, so they're probably gonna dig here for that Archie's ace in the hole. Hopefully they don't have it. They find a Compressor. Hopefully their hand isn't good enough to pull off an Archie's here. I think playing Dedenne is optional too, so if they want, they can bench the Dedenne. Oh, they hit an Order Pad. So if this Order Pad gets heads and they get Computer Search, I guess even Ultra Ball for Lele. Okay, so yeah, this is bad. If they go for that Order Pad and they get heads, they do have a turn 1 Archie's, which is really, really bad for us. Really, really, really bad. I want to see though. I do like this hand. We can get 2 eggs and then like probably a Cynthia in the discard pile. Okay. Get tails. I hate Order Pad, bro. It never gets heads for you, but it'll always get heads for your opponent. Such a useless card. One of the worst cards ever printed. Literally is. It's literally one of the worst cards ever printed. People say, what's a bad card? I don't know. But you know what? If you think of a bad card that's unplayable, you think of this. Okay, well, best case scenario, they can't get Lele to pull off this Archie's. I mean, if they're not playing the Mewtwo build, I'm fine, because we don't have to worry about getting cross-divisioned, which is really good. They are playing the Mewtwo build. We just gotta hope they don't pull off a cross-division, which they probably will, because of course they will. Because cross-division is a very fair GX attack to have in the trading card game. So they're probably going to go for Lele. And again, the Dene is optional, so they can bench the Dene. They don't have to discard their hand. I'm pretty sure the Dene is optional, so they can bench the Dene. Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it. Okay, we're good. They didn't get a Tapu Lele. That is really, really good. So we just hope then the Dene doesn't get them much. They did lose 2 Ultra Balls already, which is a good sign of them not hitting a turn 1 Archie's here. And they already have some waters in the discard, so they can't do Superior Energy Retrieval for 1 energy. So this is good. Hopefully they brick here. They might not get the Archie's off. They might not get it. We might be in the clear. There's a Compressor. This will probably discard something that might give away a sign of a Mewtwo build of Archie's. We'll see. No, nothing so far to confirm it's a Mewtwo build. Ooh, Mail. If that finds some Ultra Ball, they will most likely have it. Order... Not again! Yo, if they get double heads, I'm so done. I could play 4 Order Pads and I get 0 heads. They'll play 2 in a row and they get double heads when they need it. Okay. Order Pad is still a very bad card, but yeah. Now I take it back. Okay, let's see if they have it. They could still have it. No, okay, good, they don't. Thank you. That is a sigh of relief. Alright, we're gonna Level Ball for Ditto. And we got all of our boys in the deck. And we got the Shaymin. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of only 2 eggs, but we can get a Cynthia. We could even end them maybe, but no, we'll just go for Cynthia. If we had an Exeggutor, I would have been tempted to hold the hand because we can then Guzma hala for a float, but that's fine. There's Mimikyu. We do have a Lance, which is kind of cool. Not much else though. So yeah, not a great Cynthia, but that's fine. We can even, I guess we can do Copycat if like we really have to. Like, it would have been tempted to end them into a new hand of 6, because the more cards we give them, the less odds they have of hitting an ace in the hole, but yeah, I think I'd rather just Cynthia. Maybe the end was the best play, though, because if we can brick them into not getting an ace in the hole, it's fine, but I could have ended them into, like, a hand where they can bench a bunch of stuff. They might have 2, the thing I'm worried about here is they have 2 energy in their hand, and they had to attach 1 last turn, and they can do this again? No, they have to dig with another Dedenne. Oh my goodness. They're losing a lot, and they are playing the Espeon Deoxys build. Oh, crap. But again, if they draw, like, even a Superior Energy Retrieval here and no Ultra Ball, they can't play it because they're already down 4 energy, so, like, it's unlikely they even get this ace in the hole off. Let's see. Kind of surprised they didn't just concede. A lot of the time when I'm playing against Archies and they don't get an ace in the hole, there it is. There's the concession. So yeah, the Espeon Deoxys is a very annoying card to deal with this deck. But if you can avoid the Espeoxys, like, in like a first few turns, you should be okay to set up, because all you have to worry about is your Dittos getting knocked out, your Remoraid getting knocked out by cross division. Once you kind of get past that, you should be Gucci. Okay, let's go for heads. No. So we're playing against another water deck. This is most likely not an Archie's deck. Most likely not an Archie's deck. Could be any other water deck, though. But if they're using water things that are weak to grass, like Wailord Carp, we'll attack them. And, ooh, okay. Another weird hand. We can get Remoraid, I guess, which we'll have to do for now. If Exeggcute somehow lives miraculously. What? Oh no, what are we playing against? Looks like we're playing against Pika, I guess? I'm pretty sure I saw watercolors, though. I don't think I saw lightning, so I have no idea. I don't know. They could be playing Kingdra. I don't really know. I have no, like, I don't know anymore. Yeah, I think we'll get Remoraid here. If an Exeggcute should live the turn 2, we can get Exeggutor into play, so we should be okay. Or we can draw a Juniper, which is actually really good because we can get rid of Octillery and Exeggutor, stretcher them back without having to... Okay, that's really, really good. So we have a good hand. Okay, Juniper top deck for the win. Okay, I guess they are playing lightning types. But if they're playing Pika, that's fine by me because Pika ROM is, of course, going to be easy to one-shot with Exeggutor. There's a Volkner, search your deck for an item and energy. I guess they're playing a Magnezone deck. This thing is kind of weird. We just need 2 eggs to knock it out, though, which is pretty good. We only do 20 damage, too, so they won't knock me out. Alright, so I'm assuming they're going to get a Magnemite here. Or a Pika. Probably a Magnemite, though. I'm assuming. If they get a Pika ROM, though, that'd be even better, because then we get to be KO'd. Okay, now they're going to get a Magnemite. If they're just playing 4 of these, it's going to be a little bad. This deck doesn't really do that well against non-GX decks, because GXs are what you mostly want to see. They do get heads. Oh, they have the rare candy in their hand, don't they? Bruh, are you kidding me? How do you have rare candy in your starting hand? Ooh, Battle Compressor. Okay, this is good. This is good. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of Octillery and Exeggutor so we can get them back in the deck. We'll probably just get Ditto. Oh, both Dittos are prized? Okay, that's pretty bad. At the very least, though, this thing isn't too hard to knock out. I guess we'll just bench this. Oh, we have to put 1 egg back, actually, I just realized. That's fine. Should've done the Battle Compressor last. It's my bad. Bit of a misplay on my end. This gets knocked out anyways, not even a big deal. Minor setback. Ooh, we could get Shaymin, which I quite like. Or we should get Octillery. Yeah, we'll get Octillery. I shouldn't have played this then. It's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have played that. If we get end here, that'll really suck. Well, my opponent needs Rare Candy Magnezone and 2 energy to knock me out. And you have to get rid of all the energy. There's a little overkill. Actually, this thing needs 4 energy to knock out Exeggutor. So this thing still needs a lot of energy to even knock me out. Okay, they don't have the Rare Candy Magnezone. So Exeggcute lives. Okay, cool. We can try to knock him out here. We can draw into another Exeggcute. I really want them to play down a Pika-Rom here, folks. That is what we want to see today. Is we want to see them bench a good old Pika-Rom. Because Pika, we can easily KO with Exeggutor. But they just go for a Crushing Blow for 20. No knockout. Cool, so now we got to get an Exeggcute to KO them. And there it is. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff happening. Okay. We'll get rid of the, I think the counter energy. Right? Yeah, counter energy I think can go. I think we can do this. We can then draw 5 cards with Octillery, which is good. Well, I guess we want the Exeggcute. Okay, so we can draw 4 cards. We want to just guarantee the Exeggcute. I'm not going to risk it and hope that I can draw an Exeggcute off 5 cards. I'd rather just have it in my hand. So we can just guarantee a knockout here. And there's Shaymin. There's a Battle Compressor, so we would have had it. Okay. Put that there. Battle Comp. I don't know what to get rid of. I guess the Remoraid, because we already have the Octillery in play, and it's pretty useless because we lost our Stretcher. We'll get rid of our Guzma too. And the best case scenario, we get those Dittos off the prizes. That's what we're looking for. That Juniper was kind of weird. We didn't get any Double Dragon, but we might live the turn. We have 140 HP. Magnezone does, I think, 130 with its attack, if I'm correct. So that's fine. We'll knock him out here, and hopefully we get a Ditto off the prizes. That is the dream. There we go. Ditto Prism. The best one to get, too. Especially if they get a Pika down. They're going to bring in the Vulpix as expected. There's the Magnezone. It does 130 damage. Yep, I was right. So we want them to bench a Pika, or at the very least a GX Pokemon, because we want to keep up in the prize trade. And there it is. There is a Pika. Beautiful card to see. We're just going to play Cynthia. It's a pretty bad hand, so we're looking for like Lance or something here. No? We do find... Oh, we did get the Lance. What am I saying? So I guess we can knock out Pika right away. We can still vault that, though. I guess it still kind of works out. Let's go Abyssal Hand for 1. Okay, cool. So yeah. We'll only be doing 210, but if Shrine ticks away for a couple turns... Yeah, we only need it to tick away for like a turn and a half, and then we can set up a KO on that Pika with just only 180 damage with Egg Splat instead of the normal 240 we can do. Thanks to that Choice Band. No other Ditto. It's fine, though. Battle Compressor's fine. You never know. They might be playing something wacky like Karen. Alright, so they need quite a bit here if they want to take me out. Like, if they can set up a Tag Bolt, that's worst case scenario. But if they Tag Bolt me, then we hit them for 240. Because we'll have all the eggs in the discard pile. Maybe just Lance. They probably don't even want to use this thing, because this thing's going to get knocked out by our Exeggutor. But that Pika's in play, which is good. And if the Shrine can stick for a couple turns, that Pika-Rom is going to get knocked out here by our little Exeggutor. He actually brings in the Pika. Okay, if this guy can get a Tag Bolt off, that's going to be pretty hilarious. Oh, he got a knockout with full Blitz. Okay. I don't know if I want to do Lance now, because I want to get a Mr. Mime in play. Okay, so we don't have a knockout, because we are going to be short 1 egg. That's fine, though. The Shrine ticks might actually put him in, too. As much as I want to do Lance, I think we got to try to get Mr. Mime into play. There it is. It's in the deck. Yeah, we're going all in. We need to find that Mr. Mime. Sorry, Lance, but we can't use you. There it is. Nice. Alright, we only would have got one Exeggutor in playing. It's not even a big deal. Let's play this actually. Get that Mimikyu. Almost forgot. So yeah, now I can't do Tag Bolt. Unless he drops a Silent Lab or... Yeah, that's about it. Silent Lab is the only thing that'll do him in. So, unfortunately, we can't get a knockout here. That would be nice. It would show off the power of Exeggutor. But because the Choice Band and the Shrine's in play, we have another Shrine in our hand. This thing will get knocked out over time. So it's fine by me. So we're hitting for 210, 230. He'll get knocked out by going back into my turn here if he doesn't get rid of that Shrine. And with only 3 cards in their hand, it's not looking like this. Pika is going to be a goner. The power of Exeggutor. This thing slays tag team Pokemon. You love to see it. Okay, and they waste their GX attack for some reason. Okay, well, I guess they just gave up. We actually do win here if we can find Double Dragon and Exeggutor. Get 3 prizes here. We did prize in Alolan Exeggutor, so if we get it off the prizes, we win. Oh, we might just get both the Double Dragon and the Exeggutor. Ooh, one of these is either Ditto Prism or Exeggutor. The bottom card is Exeggutor. No! Oof. Okay, never mind. We got the Exeggutor. We're Gucci. Oh, we could have won with Shaymin too. What am I saying? Could have just hit him with Shaymin. But I think we'll have the day's PTCGO video, guys, on the Exeggutor Egg Splat deck. I mean, the games are fine, I think. We didn't really play against some of the greatest decks ever. The Archie's matchup was kind of close. Again, if they were able to get that Archie's ace in the hole in play, you know, Order Pad, you know, getting them pretty dang lucky, but that Tails there, I think, made all the difference of them not getting off the Archies. Yeah, if they got the Archies off, we would have been in trouble because of SP Oxus. But I mean, other than that, that's the deck for you. It's pretty straightforward. You're just trying to dump some eggs in the discard pile, slap with Egg Splat. It's a pretty straightforward concept. It's one of my favorite decks to play right now. And again, you're going to run into stuff like Honchkrow eventually, and you'll probably just take L's to that. But if you can avoid Honchkrow, you should be good. I don't think I'd really change anything about the deck either, even after recording this video. Everything about this deck seems fine. I guess like a Teammates would be cool in here, because Teammates you can go like Exeggutor and Double Dragon just to guarantee it. But because of Octillery, we're fine with Guzma Hala. You can try to fit in a second Octillery if you want to. I'm fine with the counter G attackers too, so I think that was fine. So that'll wrap the PTCGO video, guys, on the Egg Splat deck. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like in the video, subscribe down below to help me to reaching 7,000 subs. We just actually hit 6.5k, so we're almost at 7,000 subs, or 500 subs away. Well, less than actually. So if you guys want to help me out, subscribe. Check out sponsor card cover down below. Use code LDF at the checkout. Follow me on Twitter down below too. Thanks for 200 followers, and now we reach 300 eventually. So yeah, see you guys on the PTCGO video. Bye bye.